Assalamu alaikum. You are in for such a treat today. We're going to dive into this amazing story about a truly brave prophet, a really angry king, and a miracle that is so incredible you have to hear it to believe it.
Okay, let me ask you something. Have you ever heard of a fire that was cool and safe? Sounds impossible, right? Like, no way. But believe it or not, that is exactly what happens in the story we're about to tell.
All right, so our story kicks off in this ancient city called Babylon. Now, Prophet Ibrahim AS had just done something super brave. He broke all the stone idols the people were worshiping. And let me tell you, they were not happy about it. Oh boy, were they mad. They were just so furious, they decided they had to punish him in a really, really big way. What do you think they decided to do? I'll give you a hint. It involved something huge and incredibly hot.
You got it, a fire. But listen, this wasn't just some campfire, oh no. They were planning to build the biggest, most gigantic fire that anyone, anywhere had ever seen.
So here's what they did. First, they dug this giant, deep hole in the ground. Then, they started piling up wood. And they didn't stop. For days and days, they just kept piling it higher and higher. The fire got so incredibly tall and so scorching hot that people say even birds flying way up in the sky couldn't get over it without getting singed. Can you even imagine that?
So what was this giant bonfire for?
Well, this is the scary part. They actually tied up Prophet Ibrahim AS and put him on a catapult. Yep, a catapult. They were getting ready to launch him right into the very center of that blazing inferno.
But here's the most amazing part. Even in this terrifying moment, do you know what Prophet Ibrahim said? He wasn't panicking. He was totally calm. He just said, "I only wish for Allah to be pleased with me." Wow, his faith was just so powerful. He put all his trust in Allah, showing all of us that real strength, true courage, it comes from having that deep faith.
And this is where things get absolutely mind-blowing. What happens next is a real, honest-to-goodness, jaw-on-the-floor miracle from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
So they do it. They launch the catapult. Prophet Ibrahim flies through the air towards the flames. But the second he lands, Allah gives a command directly to the fire. He says, "O fire, be cool and safe for Ibrahim." And just like that, instantly, the roaring, burning, super hot fire transforms into a beautiful, cool, and peaceful garden just for him.
You can imagine everyone just standing there, watching, probably expecting the worst, right? But then, as the flames die down, Prophet Ibrahim just walks out. Completely fine. Not a single burn, not even a singed hair. The crowd was just speechless, totally shocked. They knew they had just seen something impossible, a real miracle.
So after seeing a miracle like that, you'd think everybody would instantly believe him, right? Well, not quite. Instead, they took him to see their king. And this king, a guy named Nimrod, was super arrogant. He seriously thought he was the most powerful dude in the entire world. So King Nimrod hears the whole story about the fire turning into a garden, and he's like, not impressed at all. He demands, okay, so if my idols aren't gods, then who is the true God? Prophet Ibrahim explained very clearly that he worshipped Allah, the one and only God, the one who gives life and causes death.
Nimrod just laughs at this. He says, I can give life and death too. And to prove it, he does something silly. He brings out 2 prisoners, lets one go free, and has the other one executed. But Prophet Ibrahim had a way smarter challenge. He said, okay, my Lord Allah makes the sun rise from the east. You make it rise from the west.
And boom, just like that, with one simple, super smart question, the king was totally speechless. He had nothing, no answer. See, he could play games and pretend to control people's lives, but there was no way he could ever control something as huge and powerful as the sun. Prophet Ibrahim's wisdom totally won that debate. So, after the miracle of the fire, and after winning the argument with the king, Prophet Ibrahim realized something. The people in Babylon, they just weren't going to listen. He knew it was time to leave, and to take the beautiful message of Allah to new places and new people. And so he set off on a really long journey. And you know what's incredible? Out of that whole huge city, only 2 people truly believed him and decided to go with him. A brave woman named Sarah, who later became his wife, and a good man named Lut, who would also become a prophet himself. So even though his chapter in Babylon was closing, his massive, important mission was really just getting started. And that really brings us to our last question for today. Think about it. Prophet Ibrahim faced a massive fire and a powerful, angry king, but he stayed strong because his faith was even stronger. So what do you think makes someone truly brave? Is it about never feeling scared at all? Or maybe it's about trusting in Allah and doing what's right, even when you are scared? That's a pretty powerful idea to think about, isn't it?